Hello viewers, you're welcome. Let's solve this radical equation. We have root x plus 8 minus root 5x plus 20 plus 2 equals 0. So what will be the value of x? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to transpose this minus 5 root 5x plus 20 to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to be having x plus 5. Then I have the plus 2 is here, so I will send this to the other side. That will turn to 5x plus 20. So now from here, the next thing I'm going to do is to square the both sides of the equation. So I'm going to square the both sides like that. So now squaring the both sides, you can see that here this we cancel this, good. But here now I'm going to be using the idea of perfect square. When you have a plus b, okay, all squared, this is going to be a squared, right, plus b squared, then plus 2ab. Okay, so we are going to be using that idea here. So therefore my a is root x plus 5 and my b is what, 2. So therefore I'm going to be having root x plus 5, right, all squared according to this, plus 2 to the power of 2, then plus 2 times the a is all of this, root x plus 5, then the b is what, is 2. I get it now? Then equals, so we can see that this square has already cancelled the square root. We have 5x plus 20. So now we move on. So we can see that this square we cancel this square. Also we have x plus 5 plus 4, then plus, we have 2 here, we multiply this 2 here, we have 4, then square root of x plus 5 equals 5x plus 20. Are you following? So now from there, so what's the next thing you think we're going to do? Sorry, I was actually making mistake. X is, we have 8 here, we have 8 here, 8. So from here you have x 8 plus 4, that will give me 12, then plus 4 square root of x plus what, plus 8 here is 8, okay, is 8, equals 5x plus 20. So now the next thing we are going to do is that I'm going to transpose this x down to this place. This will be 12 plus 4, then x plus 8, then equals, then here the 5x minus x plus 20. So I'm going to be having 12 plus 4, the square root of x plus 8 equals 5x minus x, that will give us 4x, then plus 20. So now the next thing we are going to do, now here I have this 20 here, I have 12 here, so I can actually remove 12 from both sides of the equation. So you can see that this is going to be 4 root x plus 8 equals 4x, and if you take 20 away from, or you take 12 away from 20, that will give us 8. We have plus 8. Are you getting it? So now 4 square root of x plus 8 equals, so now from here 4 is common, I can bring out 4, x plus 2. If you divide both sides by 4, so you see that this cancelled, this cancelled. Okay, so we are left with root x plus 8 equals x plus 2. So now after this, the next thing we are going to do is to square the both sides again. We square the both sides again because of the square roots we're having. So now from there, we're going to have this, we cancel this, we have x plus 8 equals, now the same thing we did, so this is going to be x squared you square this also, 2 squared, then plus multiplying 2 by x multiplied by the 2. So that is, this is what we use here, a plus b all square, okay, will give us a square plus b squared minus, it's going to be plus because we have plus a, 2ab. That is what I used here, right? So to expand this x plus 2 all squared, so this is going to be x plus 8 equals x squared plus 4 plus 4x, okay. So x squared, now we take this, we have 4x here already, plus 4x, this x will come minus x, right? Then we have plus 4, this one will come, we have minus 8, then all equals 0. So you have x squared, 4x minus x, we have plus 3x, then plus 4 minus 8, that will give us minus 4, right? Then equals 0. So we have this quadratic equation. So we are now have to factorize. So to factorize this is going to be in this, it's going to be in this form, okay, equals 0. So here we have xa. So we look for the two factors that when we multiply them together, we're going to have this, that is 4 minus 4. But when you add them together, you're going to have the plus 3 here, plus 3x. So that was going to be plus 4, then minus 1, plus 4 minus 1. So when you write it like that, you can say 4 times minus 1 will give us minus 4, then plus 4 plus minus 1, we're going to have this plus 3x, right? So we have, this is zero form equation, so we are going to be having x plus 4 equals 0, or we have x minus 1 equals 0. So x is going to be minus 4 and x is going to be 1 here. So we have x1 equals minus 4 and x2 equals 1, okay. So therefore you don't have to stop here, okay, because you don't know the nature of the roots, whether they satisfy the equation or not. So therefore we need to check. So now doing the checking. So now let's do the check whether solutions correspond to what we have here. So now here, so now when x is minus 4, let's try to check. So we put minus 4 here, minus 4 plus 8 minus here. You see that when you say minus 4, which means 5 times minus 4, we're going to have minus 20 plus 20, then plus 2. Is it going to give us 0? So let's see. So minus 4, this will give us 4, that is square root of 4 minus, here we have this to be 0 and we have this to be 2. Is it going to give us 0? Now here we have root 4 to be 2, 2 minus 0, then we have plus 2 here. Is this going to give us 0? So we can see 2 plus 2 give us 4, and 4 is not equal to 0. So therefore this x1, which is minus 4, will be rejected. So we are going to reject this, okay. Then let's check the second one, okay. Checking the second one, what are you going to have? So now we check it here. So let's say we have that here. When it's 1 plus 8, we're going to have root 9 minus, when this is 1, 5 times 1 is 5, 5 plus 20, we have minus 25, then plus 2. Is this going to give us 0? So we have 3 minus, here is what is 5, right? Then plus 2. Is this going to give us 0? So 3 minus 5, that is 3 plus 2 minus 5. Is it going to give us 0? So 3 plus 2 is 5 minus 5. So we can see that 5 minus 5 is 0, equal to 0. So therefore this one here, we are going to be accepted, okay, or we call it a valid solution, right? So x equals 1 is the accepted, or we said a valid solution to the problem we are given. So if you enjoyed the class, kindly share to your colleagues. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, consider subscribing now so that you'll be notified. Hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime we upload the new content. Thank you. Bye bye.